Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me. You're right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Dana! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Them we are back with another episode of Don't Stop Shakedown, and joining me tonight are my bros. I got Olin in the house. I got S-Dogs MMA in the house, and joining us shortly is going to be here real soon. Is going to be Kenny Black Diamond. But before we go any further, shine like a diamond. Before we go any further, my bro, how you doing, Olin? Everything blessed?
Brother, I truly feel blessed every time I get to spend any time with you guys chatting about MMA, the sport we love. And, dude, it's my gal's birthday today. So, I mean, it's probably my favorite day in the history of days, man.
It was on the itinerary right there. And, dude, big up Miss Mary on her birthday. Salute to Miss Mary, man.
Shout
big
out
up
Miss
Miss Mary on her birthday, man. Happy birthday to you. And more life, more blessings, and all of that. And boy, it's not. This is not Miss Mary's only birthday week. We also got Lala that celebrated her birthday recently. So big up Lala in the house, and
Shout
of
out.
course Mrs. McDane as well. You know what I mean? She's just been out there to Canada. They're going to be pulling up soon. Everybody's birthday week, man. You know what I mean? They're all
Up next
holding
Friday,
up
baby.
birthdays.
Next
Yeah,
Friday,
man, big
let's
up
go,
to-
boys.
Big up to every single one of them. Lala, Miss McDane, and Miss Mary. Big up on
Hilarious
yourself.
legends.
Salute to every single one of you. And my boy Black Diamond is in the house. Salute to you, Black Diamond.
saying,
Big up
Quiz?
yourself. Thank you for pulling up, my bro. How you been, man?
Good, man. Thanks for having me on, man. And thanks for the support, man. I see everything. I see that you've got some merch as well for the gang as well. So I appreciate that, bro. It's been a great camp.
Come on. Yeah, man. Come on. We're always showing support. You know what I mean? Wherever we can help you guys out, and just show real love. You know, we love the work that you guys do out there, man. And we're gonna talk about what you got coming up later on, man. But before we do that, we come to Sterling. Sterling, my bro, you still playing golf?
Son,
Or you
listen to
tired
me.
of
Not only
playing
am I
golf?
Dog, not only am I playing golf, brother, I'm shooting under. I'm a fucking dog right now, just like my boy Kenny is, son. Let's go, fucking Kenny
Yes,
in this
sir.
bitch, man. Let's go, dog.
Come on.
Kenny in this bitch. We got the black diamond in this motherfucker. Not to be confused with the white diamond, Dustin Poirier. Y'all know what time it is, man. I don't know if I'm lagging.
That's it.
I hope y'all can hear me good. I'm trying my fucking best. I'm here with the fucking boys on a Wednesday. It's about to get turned the fuck up, son. It's been a hell of a week, and we're fucking here, son. Kenny's about to kill a motherfucker Saturday,
Let's
dude.
go.
Fucking-
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
Bring the
Bodies,
energy,
son.
man. I love it.
Drop
I love it. I
bodies.
love the energy, man. And big up everybody in the chat. Everybody that's
dog.
locked in right now. Salute to every single one of you. Zach Dolan. It's his best MMA show on the planet. We love you, my bro.
Zach's
Big
a
up
legend.
yourself. You know what I mean? We got MMA normally. Sterling asking question casually. Hey, listen, for real. The Sterling be knowing what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Ola
And
says
we
we're
got-
going live. Sterling says, hey, Black Diamond, who you fighting?
Yeah, man. Francis Gunner voice. Big up yourself. Thank you very much, my bro. Thank you for pulling up.
Shout
Salute to you. Melissa in the house. Melissa Moyani. Big up yourself. We see you getting busy out there in South Africa. Your fellow South African is on the picture, is on the panel here tonight. He's going to be fighting this weekend. That's Kenny Black Diamond Moko Noana for you. So make sure you're following. Salute to every single one of you, man. And we got some topics to talk about tonight, people. We got some topics to get into. Make sure maybe whether you're watching on live or playback, make sure you're sharing, you're liking the video, and you're following all these gentlemen on the panel. The links are going to be in the description, and we see the name scrolling round the bottom right there. Make sure you're showing love. All right. Leroy has put some videos together for us. We know what work Leroy be doing. He put some videos together for us. And Kenny, we're gonna be asking, a lot of questions about your teammate today, man, because it's on the agenda. So strap the seatbelt. we're gonna have fun with this one today, Kenny. We're gonna have some fun with this one, man. Don't worry, no ambush. We just gonna have some fun with it, bro. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to the first video. Let's get to the first video right here.
Dana White claims that he has been talking to Conor McGregor nonstop lately and believes Conor is dead serious about fighting at the White House.
People talk about Conor. I'm telling you, I've been in the trenches with Conor. Conor is a guy that has fought injured. Conor is a guy that a fighter has fallen out, and we slid in a stylistically bad matchup for him. He doesn't care. He literally will fight anybody.
But does he care enough to actually make a fight right now? Like, is he actually, when's the last time he fought?
He and I have been talking nonstop, and he's like, I'm dead serious. I want this. I'm training. I'm back in the pool. I'm doing all this. So we'll see. As we still got a long way to go. We still got a long way to go till February, till we start making this card. So we'll see how it plays out.
Okay. Before I come to Kenny, Olin, from what you heard there from Dana, because this is something he ruled out the first time round. He really ruled this out and said, no, we're not even thinking about Conor right now. But now to say he's been in the trenches with him, he's been talking to him non-stop, and Conor seems like he's serious. He's in the pool. He's back in training. You know what I mean? Coach John Kavanagh, works directly with Conor as well and looks after our friend here in Kenny. But what's your take on what Dana is saying there in terms of, it looks like Conor is really, really serious about this?
Look, there was once a time where I was very serious about learning how to play the guitar, but here we are. I'm in corporate sales. So I think Conor has had his time. I love the guy as an MMA talent. I think he's very blessed. I think he's very gifted. But I think it goes back to what Dana White said originally when he asked this question, and his response then should stick, right? It should hold true. And the fact that they want reliable guys. They want guys that they know they can count on to show up and perform. Not just show up, but show up and perform. And that second is a very big deal, right? If we look at Conor McGregor's tenure, he did a lot when he first entered the sport. He came into the sport with a fucking fire lit under his ass in 2013. That first fight against Marcus Brimage, who I was a fan of. He came out wearing the Super Saiyan like fucking Scouters, right? He blasted him. And then Max Holloway after that, and then Diego Brandao, and Dustin Poirier, and the list goes on. But if we're talking about relevance nowadays and kind of how reliable he is nowadays, the guy hasn't won a fight since 2020, and that was against Donald Cerrone. The last relevancy fight that he won was in 2016 against Eddie Alvarez, right? So, I mean, realistically for me, a guy that hasn't won a title fight or been in a main event and really performed to that level that we're used to seeing in 9 years is the guy that I'm going to put my investment in. You know how I feel about John Jones, but even John Jones has had more recent wins that are relevant. Do I think he should book John Jones in the card event instead of Conor? No, absolutely not. I think both guys are severely unreliable. And as a businessman in corporate America, I'm going to go with the things that I know are going to put dollars in my pocket and asses in seats. And those two I can't count on to show up to do either or.
Okay, let me come to you, Kenny, because you're in the sport and you know how these promoters work. For him to say he's been in the trenches, talking to Conor every day, knowing all of Conor's move in terms of him preparing for this fight, and without giving anything away, like training-wise or whatever, but the work that your coach, John Kavanagh, has been doing with Conor himself, and what work he's been doing in the gym, in and around you guys, does it look like he's really serious about this White House card? And do you think it makes the dates?
Yeah, it's interesting. So it's still far away. So I doubt he'd be going like hell for leather like right now. It would be way too soon like for him to have a proper camp. Obviously, it would be in his best interest to be training which like I think he does he has a gym in his house that a few of the boys that train with me they go to. I wouldn't be probably in this camp because he'd be like one stocky smaller guys that would be like Chandler like, and he's brought a few of them up in like few months ago. I remember that like he was bringing a few boys like the same like what do you call it, like
body type,
like stature, like
the same body type, as
but
like Chandler, like. But it was kind of like the boys haven't been up there in a while, so I don't know what's really going on. I know John goes up to his house to train, and he just kind of mixes it in coming in the SBG every now and again. But I'm not too in the loop with his training at the moment, so I can only hope just like you guys, like.
Yeah, man, for real. Sterling, I mean,
what's up, dog?
Sorry, real quick, if you don't mind, if I could just ask Black Diamond, since you have that insider knowledge, right? You said a couple things that were interesting, honestly, but I'm gonna dive into one of them. So you said John Kavanagh makes house calls essentially and goes and does training drills with Conor McGregor at his house. Do you know if anybody from the Crumlin boxing community or gym that he works with goes over there as well, or is it pretty much just John Kavanagh?
Yeah, John's been up there. Dave's been up there. I haven't been up to the Crumlin Boxing Club in a while, so I wouldn't know too much about who's training with like in regards to boxing. But a few of the boys from the MMA from SBG have been up there doing some rounds and stuff. So
fair enough. Thanks, man. I appreciate the response.
Look, dog, I'm gonna give it to y'all real, Ola. I got you, dog. I'm not gonna give y'all no corporate shit. I'm here to just bust down this shit real, son. I think Conor being back's dope as fuck. I don't give a fuck whether kind of card he's on, whether he's the first fight of the night, whether it's just him, Conor McGregor. I don't give a fuck. I'm always down to see Conor fight. If motherfuckers don't want to see it, suck my dick. Go watch an Apex card then and tell me how much your dick's going on that. You know what I'm saying? So shut the fuck up. Conor being back's a good thing no matter what. And have Conor and John Jones on the same card at the White House, historic than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of hearing people talk about, oh, fuck Conor, he hasn't won in all these years. Who gives a fuck? I'm always here. Nate Diaz ain't won in 10 years, and I'm always here to see a Nate Diaz fight. I'm just saying. I'm not saying just what you said. I'm just saying what you said. I heard a lot. And honestly, boys, I want evil Conor. I want Conor versus Jose Aldo back. I want him to walk in the fucking UFC and fucking invade the favela on horseback and kill anyone who is not fit to work and murder these motherfuckers. And if it's Chandler who has to die, it's Chandler that's got to die. I could really give two fucks. I'm ready to see Conor back in this bitch. And honestly, boys, I think it is going to incite and elevate the UFC, especially with him being gone this long. And let's be real, boys, the UFC is getting a bit like boxing. So we need some
I'm gonna come right to you. I'm gonna come right to you with this next clip because you just gave the perfect segue into,
that's what I do, brother.
This clip right here. Let's get it. Let's hear it.
Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler appeared on Fox News yesterday, and they're both pushing to fight each other at the UFC White House card.
With Dana White and UFC, there'll be a fight at the White House. They're making up the cards now. Does Conor McGregor want to be a part of that?
I'm on it.
You're on it?
I'm on it. Well,
Who you
I
fighting?
am. This is me. Michael Chandler and myself have done the show, The Ultimate Fighter. We've had a good back and forth. He's a good, tough guy. And, you know, the Mac is excited to get back for sure.
Do you expect that this will be like a light show, kind of something like we've never seen before at UFC? I mean, I've been to UFC fights. They're unbelievable. But Trump is promising something very different for the way this will look.
Yeah, one thing is for sure, expect the unexpected. When you got Dana White and Donald Trump, you got their brains behind it, their promotional brains behind it. Man, expect the unexpected. Nothing is impossible for these gentlemen. It's going to be a one-of-one type of show. Obviously, as we heard Conor earlier, that is the fight to make. Conor and I, we have some history. We did The Ultimate Fighter 12 weeks on ESPN. I'm the opponent that he wants. He's the opponent that I want, and it seems like that's a heck of a main event for the UFC White House.
How many times have you had your nose broken, Michael? Have you lost track?
You know, I've lost track. I think I lost track of the stitches as well, you know, but that's what we do. The scars and the crooked noses, they remind people of what you've done, what you've accomplished, and that you're a man or a woman that's battle tested, and a man or a woman to be followed. And we've gone through a lot as fighters. We go through a lot, and just to see as the sport grows, that we're talking about a fight at the White House, it's absolutely spectacular. What Dana White has done with the UFC over the last 32, 33 years is absolutely amazing. I'm very blessed to be a part of it, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Do you expect this to be your biggest fight? I mean, you've had some legendary fights, but do you think this will be unlike anything else because of the atmosphere, the president, or the occasion?
I do. You know, this has all of the ingredients needed for the biggest fight in UFC history. You've got Conor McGregor and myself, two huge stars in the UFC. We've got history. There was a build-up to this fight, and now you're talking about 250 years of this great nation of ours, America's birthday, the celebration near July 4th at the White House. Like we said, this will never, ever be done before. Never did we ever think this would even be possible, and here we are talking about it. Every time I talk to somebody about it, whether they have heard about it, they are absolutely ecstatic about it, or they haven't heard about it and they think I'm lying to them, Laura. It's absolutely nuts. And you look at the renderings. Have you seen the renderings?
I mean, as dogs, you was excited about this fight, and it looks like both of them are selling it. It looks like they're selling it, bro.
Bro, when they were on the Ultimate Fighter, I was excited as fuck. And then when that shit didn't happen 6 different times after that, I've been disappointed. Now we had to see Chandler have to come back and fight Oliveira and shit. It's just not been the same. And then who's he supposed to fight next, bro? Fucking, who do we want to see him fight next, bro? Fucking Gamrot or fucking Alexander Hernandez? Like, fuck that. I only see Chandler go in there, bro, and have an absolute fucking scrap with Conor, son. And at the White House, dog, Kenny, does that not get your dick hard, bro? I mean, I just want to see them come in there, bro, and absolutely bang. I know the press conference is going to be good, and here's the thing, Bubba. We're going to see evil Conor. We're going to see evil shite-talking Conor. And then you want to put Tommy and John Jones in the same press conference, too? Suck my dick. This is going to be one of the biggest cards of all time. We can get these two giant stars on there. And if they want to sell off in the sunset after this card, they deserve it. But I'm telling you right now, boys, the sport is better with John Jones and Conor in it.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm not going to argue with that there. Whether these guys make the prelims, whether's on the main card, I don't care, because look, I've said that same phrase that you said there before started. I mean, the sport's better with them in it.
Way better.
Conor in it, like the build up,
way better,
the
bro.
Entertainment, and it brings the worst out in his fucking opponent sometimes, man. You know what I mean? And
but we love that shit. We love that shit, though. That's chaos, son. Dog, people think the UFC is a sport. At the end of the day, Kenny, we're going in there in our underwear and we're fighting another grown man till he's unconscious. This shit isn't a sport. This shit isn't for fun. You're going in there to knock a motherfucker out in front of his family. Fuck him and fuck his opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. People think this shit's baseball, dog. This shit's gruesome as fuck. Before all these motherfuckers got on Fox, ESPN, and all this bullshit, dog. Back when I was watching this shit in 2014, 2013. Brother, motherfuckers were getting put on stretchers for $20K. So suck it up and get, you know what I'm saying? My bad. I'm fucking spazzing.
No, I'm not
keep going.
The last fighter I remember to get put on a stretcher is John Jones.
I mean, look,
John Jones got put on a stretcher?
Kenny.
In a fight that he won against Alexander Gustafsson. He left that fight in a stretcher.
Kenny. Like, how do you see the game, the actual game state of the fight going? Considering we ain't seen Conor in a little while. We've seen Chandler recently, and it took a bad loss. But how do you see the game state of the fight with both of these guys and their fighting styles?
Yeah, I know. Like Chandler, you know what Chandler's like? Yeah, he has the wrestling, he has good striking. It's just like he's a good fighter, but like. It's like if you have a PlayStation controller, like to make him win the fight. Like if I had a PlayStation controller and I was controlling him, I could make the fight easier for him, Jimmy. But he's just a mad bastard, and he just likes to go hell for leather and scrap with people. Like, and I think if he doesn't mix in, if he's not smart like Dustin Poirier and doesn't like take the fight to the ground, mix it up, then he can add it in his hands when he doesn't know if he's going for a takedown or striking. Like I think it's gonna be a long night. Like if he's just, which I expect him to just strike and throw hands. So I respect it though. But like, if I'm his coach, I'm like, bruh, like, come on, let's get this win. Let's get this win. But yeah, cause of that, I think it'll be very handy for Conor. And I think when fights are handy for Conor, I feel like he doesn't get tired as you see, you know what I mean? So I just think it'll be like similar to like the Eddie Alvarez fight. I see it going like that, and I know I'm a bit biased, but like
That's a good call.
I honestly feel it because of them things I said.
Those were classic victories, man. Those were classic victories. But Olin, I'm gonna come to you on this one, and I'm gonna ask you about Chandler. Chandler's fighting style is aggressive. Yeah. Walk on. That's his whole brand. Walk on. But it's always there to be hit. Is that by design, or is there a level of like playing not playing possum, but if you get lucky and you take me out type stuff? Like what's your take on how Chandler is gonna approach this fight?
Yeah, I hate to say it, and I hate to sound like a hater, but I will. At the risk of sounding like a hater or a bad guy here, like I've said this for years. You can go back and watch 2-3 years ago on the podcast on my channel. I'm not a fan of Henry Hooft and his coaching style. I think he does a really good job at drafting great fighters to his camp, and those fighters make each other better. But I don't think Henry Hooft adds a whole lot to their regimen or to their growth as mixed martial artists. With that being said, we've seen Michael Chandler fight for the last, 12 years, 13 years. I don't think he fights any different today than he did 13 years ago, from what I remember. And I think Black Diamond said it best, right? Like, he comes in there with reckless abandon. He keeps his hands down. And with all due respect, he lets you fight your fight, like, which is the dumbest fucking shit that you could do in a fight. Like, Black Diamond, you have a fight this weekend, right? Like, I don't know what your opponent is. Is he a grappler? Is he a striker? But I guarantee you're not focusing on, oh, you know what? I'll let him do what he does well, and we'll play his game. No, you're going to go out there and do what the fuck you do best, kid. You're going to go out there and look for a finish in your way, not his way, because it's not an ego game. It's a game of, I get twice the money if I fucking win. I get half the money if I lose. I also have to live with that loss on my professional record. Chandler doesn't think for longevity. He's here to have a good time, not a long time, right? Like, and it shows in his fights. I think he is tailor-made for Conor McGregor to have a comeback and get a win inside of the UFC octagon. But I'd ask you to pull up Masters of the Universe's comment here. He said, that's 1,000% MMA anomaly. People will watch this card who would never watch MMA. To make them fans of the sport, we want the best fighters to represent MMA. Conor doesn't do that these days, right? Like, why wouldn't we put the best of the best on this card? Even if they don't have the biggest namesake, they don't need it. They're fighting at the fucking White House. They're doing warm-ups at the Oval Office and walking out. While they're fighting, you will be able to see the Lincoln Memorial in the backdrop. You think it matters if they have a name value? No, people are going to want to tune in to say that they were there. They watched it.
Hey, Olin,
but that's why the Sphere low-key sucked. That's why the Sphere fucking failed, because the fights were dog shit, and they put bullshit.
Could you imagine if they put the best talent and half of the opposition were Mexican? Come on, dude. That's what I'm
saying. Like
that's what we saw this year. People complained about the name value this year, but which one was a better card?
Yeah, UFC Noche was way better than this.
But I also remember you, Olin. You also said violence is violence. And we'll tune in. Happening.
Sure. We will watch skilled violence either way. Like, look, dude, I don't like Conor. I don't like the things that he says. Like, Dustin's my guy. But violence is violence, and he's one of the best to do it, right? Like, I tune in every time he fights, whether I like what he says on the mic or not. I'm watching when he fights, and he does put asses in seats. But I think we have a rare occasion here, boys, where Conor doesn't have to have that on his belt. He doesn't need to put asses in seats because it's a private event. They're not selling tickets to this. It's a friends and family event.
What is it, like 4,000 people? That's it?
I think they're trying to shoot for between 4,000 and 20,000 people. They haven't worked out the logistics yet, but either way, it's only going to be friends and family. There's not going to be open ticket sales.
What is T-Mobile?
T-Mobile is 68.
Oh, 68,000?
Yeah.
They're still going to be.
No, I believe. I just threw that number out. Hold on. T-Mobile.
Like 60,000 people. What you saying, Kenny?
Oh no, T-Mobile's only 20,000 actually.
Okay.
I was thinking of the last time we talked about stadiums.
I said like
what
on
was
the
you saying?
concept pictures of like how the White House event would look, like it looked like there was gonna be a crowd, but I don't know. That's just people making the shit up, but I guess
I don't trust the concepts. Do you remember the concepts for UFC Fight Island? They had us thinking it was actually going to be on an island.
Remember they had the octagon on the beach? I thought they were gonna fight.
I have the shirt, bro. Like the one that literally shows like the Fight Island and it has the wave behind it. Like, bro, they duped us all.
That was gonna
Not
be
again.
sick.
Yeah, we got railroaded on that one. We got
Brother,
railroaded.
that was
hard. And then the fact that they put an octagon on the beach for them to work out in was just a fucking slap in the
Bro,
face. It's like
that
we could have done
like,
it.
that
you
was like,
fucks.
bro, that was like Ja Rule's Fire Festival, man. You know what I mean?
You're stupid. Now, boys,
That was like
let's be
Jeru's
real.
Fire Festival,
But
bro.
let's be honest though. Whether or not Connor's on this card or not, it's gonna be a massive event. But Connor
That's
on
my
the card
point.
will just make it a little bit better, boys. Especially with John Jones. Especially
know-
with Connor and John. Fuck.
I don't agree with the word better, but I will say bigger, if that makes
Bigger.
sense.
It'll be a lot. It'll be a massive. It'll be fucking insane.
But I also will say, like, I think Michael, if you put Conor McGregor on this card, there's two names that you can choose.
It has to be
There
Michael
are
Chandler.
only two names. It's either Michael Chandler or Nate
Dan
Diaz.
Booker?
That's it.
Oh, Nathan. Hey,
They're 1-1,
that
brother.
guy's
They're
it.
fucking 1-1, kid.
That's been there the whole time. That's been
It's
there.
it's
like
low
that.
hanging fruit, as I
Hey,
tell my
hey,
clients,
I like
brother.
that.
Like they're
Hey.
come on.
I like
I've been
that.
there.
I like that a
I've
lot.
been there the
Actually. I
whole
like that
time.
better than Chandler.
And then that
Bro,
builds a
Nate
fan base
Diaz
because then
trilogy?
you have like a really like I
that's
would say
huge.
as far as American representation, Nate Diaz is more of an American representation than the WWE fake guy. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, brother. Hey,
Conor McGregor, if you could ever get your affairs in line, I'll see you in the octagon and I'll see you at the top.
I'm be honest
You know what I'm
with
saying?
you, boys. I'm be honest with y'all. Now that y'all said that, fuck the Michael Chandler talk. We need to push.
I've been saying this for years, bro.
Fuck the Chandler fight.
I'm so
Fuck the
happy you're
Chandler
tuning in now.
We need
All
we
right.
need Nathan Diaz and we need Connor for the fucking trilogy, boys. That's what we need.
Hey, I'm the
That-
real
that- that
fucking
would be
money
better.
fight, not these fucking guys, these pussies you
Yeah.
punked at the press conference. It's me, motherfucker.
Come on, baby. Let's get the
let's
trilogy
pivot
out.
on to,
70.
209, motherfuckers.
Let's pivot
170,
onto the next video. Let's pivot onto the next video, guys. I'm gonna come to Kenny first on this one and get his
And
take
fuck McDane.
on what. Yeah, the man said fuck my date. All right, let's get this next video, and we'll come to Kenny next on this one. Let's hear it.
John Anik thinks Aljamain Sterling deserves the next featherweight title shot.
Can we please not pretend that Aljamain Sterling right now, and I know you agree with me, Kenny, maybe you don't, is not a bona fide #1 featherweight contender. He got the rawest of deals as the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, and he has fought amazingly well in this division. Yes, he lost to Movsar Evloev, but we are not operating in a straight meritocracy because Movsar's 9-0 in the UFC, and they matched him up with Aaron Pica. So let's not pretend that the Movsar Evloev loss is some terrible thing for Aljamain Sterling. He just beat Brian Ortega, which is as signature a win as you can get in the division, Ken Flo. And in my money, I think is on paper, at least in terms of contender types, as big as anything Lerone has done.
Yeah. How do you feel about John Anik, advocating for Aljo, especially with the last win he got against Brian Ortega, which is a big win in terms of, the 45ers that they got in that division. And you also know the work that Lerone has done up until now. But what's your take on, campaigning more for Aljo than Lerone?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a fan of the Topuria and is it featherweight now? Yeah, he's moved up, isn't it?
Yeah, he's moved up to 55.
So
Lightweight.
I don't know. I think
so. It'll be Volkanovski. Volkanovski is the champion over there at 45. He beat Lopez. He beat Lopez for the title. He beat Diego Lopez.
And Lopez just beat the shit out of Silva.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Beat the
That
shit
was
out of
gnarly.
Silva was just fighting so aggressive, bro. He did that to himself. It was fucking bad.
Because one of the things, Kenny, that I think is going against LeRon because Aljo's out there doing podcasts like us. He's talking to the fans. He's, you know what I mean? He's out there.
Good point.
And
That's a good point.
LeRon, we don't really see him. He's not really active like that on the socials. Do you think that that's one of the things that, you know, because for them to be campaigning for Aljo like this, you know?
Also, if we're talking in terms of excitement, like Lerone Murphy has had one finish, right?
Do you think he'll get it? I don't think Dana was happy with him when he was champion last time, innit? But when he didn't want to fight, obviously his teammates and that, like. And then, do you think UFC will do it?
I think they will, simply because he doesn't have to hold the belt and not fight his friend. He doesn't have any friends in this division, so I think that alleviates that pressure to an extent from Dana White, and he is a very marketable champ.
Yeah, 100%. No, I see it.
Yeah, man.
Can I ask you though, Kenny? Like, do you think, like, do you have a dog in the race? Who do you think would perform better against the current champ? Like, if you had to bet on a challenger, would you bet on Murphy or would you bet on Aljo?
Probably Aljo, to be honest. Probably Aljo.
Same.
With the wrestler.
That's what makes me lean towards that fight.
Yeah.
I think so.
But the thing
I think it's a bigger challenge of a fight.
Good everywhere though.
He is, but I think Alex is just a little bit better.
He's a dog, bro.
I think Alex is just a little bit better everywhere the fight goes, and I think where Murphy might have if we're like I think Kenny said this earlier, right? Like if we're playing like a video game, right, and we're talking about stat points. If the challenger has like +2 in grappling, then Volkanovski has +2 in power. So I feel like that almost negates each other. And it's a very fair fight. And I think Volkanovski's just a son of a bitch, bro. Like, he's knocked people out 2 weight classes up.
Volkanovski's so fucking good, dude. And this dude, and like, especially boys, let's not forget, man beat Max Holloway 3 fucking times. Everyone wants to talk about the Topuria knockout, and I get it, and the Islam knockout, which is crazy.
The Mendez knockout is what made me a fan.
Bro, he's a fucking dog. He's a
like what he did to Mendez was nasty, bro.
Bro, he's such a motherfucker. Like, and that's what kind of sucks for Diego too, because like since he lost, there's no real way to get him back in there. This dude's begging for attention.
McDane.
This dude's begging for attention.
Happy birthday, Mrs. McDane.
This dude is begging for attention. This dude is just needing attention. He's like a fucking child in the corner asking for Papa
Happy
to talk
birthday,
to him.
Mrs. McDane.
Shout out Miss McDane, but fuck McDane. But yeah, bro, honestly,
Come on, don't be crazy.
I think Aljo's probably
Unbelievable.
Hold on, this guy shows up in an Arnold Almighty shirt right now, as there's an Arnold Allen question in the chat.
Oh, you fucking wanker.
Look at this dude's backdrop.
McDane, we can't hear you.
Look at this dude's backdrop.
Ooh.
Look at
there
this
he is.
motherfucker. Look at this. What are you eating?
McDane, can you respond to this last comment?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you respond to this last comment we got? Guys, I think Arnold Allen said he wants to be back before Christmas. Who do you want to see him fight and get back in the mix? Arnold is very good and very underrated.
That's for you, McDane. You wearing the shirt right there. Almighty.
Timing. That's insane timing.
So yeah, Arnold Allen back before Christmas. Hopefully more likely than not. Who will he face? Let's say Diego Lopez. The next it's strap season, boys.
Damn.
Let's go.
Damn.
Fucking Diego
Yeah,
Lopez?
yeah,
Let's
Diego's
go.
busy calling out Charles Oliveira, though. He's busy calling out Dubronx.
Really?
You don't always get what you ask for.
There's that.
There's that. And Charles Dubronx is isn't he up a weight class?
I was just about to say, so Diego gonna fight at lightweight from now on?
I mean,
hey, McDane, how long you got? How long you got?
What? I'm back.
No. Like right now, like you got a minute.
Hello, boys. Just dropped in and say hello.
All right,
What
yeah,
are you,
man.
What are you
Do
doing?
you got something for Ken? Do you got something for Kenny before you go? Do you got something for Kenny before you go? He's fighting this weekend.
Kenny, all the best for your fight, brother. You know we're in your corner every single time.
he's doing his best Yao impression right now, I think.
Bro, that guy been frozen there for a minute, but I'm sure you get your message. Salute to you, McDane, and keep enjoying your holiday, bro. Can't wait to have you back.
Hey, I'm enjoying my holiday, boys. I'm
Yeah,
enjoying.
we can
Don't
see.
I know it?
Stop eating KFC. Start. What the fuck?
He eats some pickled fucking chicken over there, bro. Like,
Oh, he's eating
where
more
do
than
you find
KFC.
pickled
This boy's
chicken,
eating
bro?
good.
This shit was delicious. I'm telling you, brother. You don't even know how good this is. You don't know how good this is. I'm telling you.
I'm going to Canada just for that pickle menu. They don't have it in North America. I love
Hey,
it.
when you go back to Scotland, son, you're gonna be shell
What's up, Britt?
shocked, dog. That weather
I
looks
already
beautiful.
said that to the missus there. I said I don't want to go home. Like,
I don't blame you. It looks
food,
beautiful.
The side of the houses out here, bro. You should see me on the roads. I'm a G out here driving on the wrong side of the road. Like,
Bro,
Fucking menace.
but
bro,
Fucking
that is.
menace. Oh, Kenny's back. Kenny's back.
celebrating the missus'
Yeah,
birthday.
my internet is tripping.
No. McDane did have a message for you because he's
Kenny,
about to
hold
go.
the
And you
control.
was
You know,
frozen.
we're in your corner every single time. Good luck with your fight. Have a great fight week. We'll see you on the other side.
God bless, brother. Thank you.
Right, boys. You have a good one. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, man. Love, brother.
Get some
Enjoy the
sun.
trip, McDane.
Get some sun.
Hey guys, this is John.